You're watching The Bear Pantry Show. My name is Barbara, and for over a decade, I've been teaching viewers and subscribers how to cook authentic dishes from my home country of Belize and many other delicious dishes from basic ingredients.
You're watching The Bear Pantry Show.
Discover the exotic flavors of Belize with the ultimate Belizean cookbook, the Belizean cookbook you need. Indulge your taste buds in a culinary journey through the heart of Central America. From succulent oxtails and rich, thick, creamy coconut milk stews to sizzling conch fritters and panades, this cookbook is a treasure trove of authentic Belizean recipes. Learn the secrets of Belizean cuisine passed down through generations, beautifully captured in this comprehensive guide. Impress your family and friends with unforgettable meals inspired by the rich cultural tapestry of Belize. Pick up a copy today at Amazon.com under my author's name, Barbara McNabb Greenidge. Hey, Christine. How are you? Thank you for coming in. I know you said you can't stay long. It's okay because it's late already for you. I was trying to do this live a while back, but I got super tired and I had to take literally like a 20-minute nap. It would have been longer if Joe's phone didn't ring and wake up the dead. Hey, Diane. Yeah, don't forget to like. I want to keep this one up. Don't forget to like. So you guys know I told you guys when I go missing is because I'm doing the book, right? But this looks crooked. I guess it's fine. Oh, I don't need this. I don't think I need this. When I go missing, it's because I'm doing the book and I literally have to put in 8 to 10 to 12-hour days when I'm editing these books because they're cookbooks. And I have to be so accurate with what I'm saying and doing. Like, I can't say, make this cake with 1/3 cup of flour when it should have been 3 1/3 cup of flour. That was one of the mistakes that was in there, okay? I have to, what I did this time, I wasn't really organized when I was doing this book. And so I had recipes all over the place. Like I had a couple of them that I was using from these books. And then I had some new ones that I screenshotted off of the internet and tried and they worked and everything. And I worked it around to my way. And then I had in other books, and it was just like, oh my God, I really wish that I had just organized all those recipes and have them in one central location, like in a Word document or Google Docs or something. And I could have just gone and copied and pasted and then referenced back there. So I had some in my manuscript this right here. Okay. This is my manuscript. I'm going to cover this up right here only because this was when I was doing the book through Morris Cookbooks. This was my login credentials over there. And I feel like it still works. So I'm going to cover that up and give you the name of the book. Can you guys see the name? Oh man, it's blurry. Let me hide my eyes. It's Get Baked. Get Baked. Oh, I might have it on my phone. So it's already uploaded to Amazon. I went through a lot to upload. Let me show you something that just messed up my entire day yesterday. So every time I uploaded it to Amazon, Amazon kept telling me that something was out of the margins, and everything looked to be out in the margins for me for the inside of the book. So I thought it was the book cover. And I started to use the templates that I use for this book cover and that book cover, and it still wasn't working. I'm like, but it worked for those. Why is it not working? Why do they keep saying I'm out of the margins? And I finally called my sister and I told her the hell of a day I was having from 11 in the morning till 5 in the evening. I kept uploading. Every time you upload it, it takes 15 minutes to open for you to see the preview. And I kept changing the damn design of the book cover, and it was getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And she says, "You're going to leave all that wide space around the outside?" And I said, "I don't want to leave no space. I want it to go to the edge like these ones." And so she says, "What's going on?" So I told her, and right away she showed me where to go find where they're telling you what the damn page is. The page number. I saw that number, but I didn't know that was the page number. I was like, Jesus Christ. So after I found the page number, right? You love the title. I I don't know where the hell that title came into my brain from, but when I told it to Jada, there was no change in it. I said, It's just a working title right now, Jada." And she goes, "There's no change in it." I love it. I love it. I love it. So you see that little arrow? I don't have no light on, so let me see if the stupid camera is going to pick it up. Why does camera always white out everything on this damn phone? Do I need to turn down the light maybe? Or turn up the light? Let me turn up the light. No, maybe I need to turn it down. Is that better? Oh yeah, the light was too bright. So on the bottom here, right here, you're gonna see a little red thing. Probably can't see it really good because this camera likes to focus on me. Well, that little red thing is telling you what the hell is out of the margin. I didn't see that. So then I had to zoom all the way bloody in, and there was a letter. My finger's in the thing there too. Come on, camera. This camera getting old where it's not focusing? Where my finger's pointing at on the phone, there was a letter right there, the letter Z. Why? Why is that sitting there? Just outside the damn margin of the damn thingy. And that's what spoiled my entire day. So I uploaded it. They've been going through it. They sent back again for some damn mistake, but it wasn't like in the book itself. It was, I picked a date for it to be published, and I'm not allowed to pick a date that close. I picked today, the 20th, and I uploaded it yesterday. I don't even call picking that, to be quite honest, because I never pick a date. When they're done with it and they release it, that's when it gets released. And I come back and tell you guys. So I don't know why I picked a date. I think I was out of it yesterday. So I just went and unchecked that little button, and hopefully it'll go through soon. I hope they don't send it back and say change something again. God damn, they make it so difficult. But this is my last book. Oh, see the camera gone now? The camera gone. Hold on, let's see if we could get it back. I think this, what the hell happened? This is like my newer camera. It needs to see my eyes. Okay, hold on. Put my hand. Oh well, it'll come back when it comes back. I know the camera is like, I'm tired of focusing on the crap you want me to see, so now I'm gonna unfocus on Barbara. It'll come back. Come back, come back, come back. Let me keep my eyes on the lens so it can come back. I won't see what you guys are saying for a second. Yeah, so I'm also gonna sell this book as an ebook from my website because Amazon is taking too much of my money. See, it came back. Yeah, it hurt me. It hurt me. It came back. It needed to see my eyes. When you sell a book on Amazon, Amazon takes 2/3 of the money. All right. Who the hell is this asswipe? Some people are going to get cussed out today because I'm tired. You guys know how I am. If I can't pay a bill, I'm hungry, or I'm tired, you're going to get cussed out. My own family in here knows this. Okay. So, when you sell a book, we're going to ban and delete him. We don't need no fools up in here. They take 2/3 of the money. They give you the price that it's going to cost to make the book. And if the book has more pages because it's a color book, right? Or even more pages on a whole, but especially color book, it'll cost more to make the book. It's not no $2 to make a book, you know? So like these books behind me, this, especially this one that has a lot of pages, 110 pages, this book costs around pretty close to $10, I think, to make. And then I sell it for 25, and Amazon takes the 10 and they take another 40% out of my portion. So they claim that I end up with 60%, but it's not really 60% that I end up with by the time they take the cost out of the 60%. So right off the bat, it's 60-40. And they're like, whoa, we're giving you the whole 60. We're just going to keep the 40. But out of that 60, I have to pay them for the cost of making the book or the cost of goods sold. So they end up with like 2/3, maybe even 3/4 of the damn money. So I make like $6 profit on each of these books. And it's like, that's not enough. It would be beneficial for me to pay for the books from them, like buy 5 of each, put it on my website, and sell it from there. I definitely would make the piece they're keeping. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, no more books with Amazon. I needed to finish the cake book. I didn't want to do it with Morris Cookbooks. Not that they're not a good company. They're a very good company. And if you want to make a book and you want, you want it to be like that with the spiral, and they really do quality cookbooks, but I'm not gonna make any more with them either, because I have to buy 100 books every time I buy. And like the Pantry Laid Bare and No More Leftovers, my money has been tied up for almost 2 years in those 100 books. The only one that sells fast is the Other Belize book. I don't even know if I'm gonna buy that when it's all sold out. I think once those books are sold out from inventory and I recoup back my money, I don't think I'm gonna buy them anymore. So those books might have a lifespan and they're gonna be gone. Now keep in mind, I'm making all these decisions when I'm tired and burned out and depressed, because I get depressed when I'm editing the books. I don't think I'm made to be an editor. I think my brain is made for creativity. And once I create it, I need to walk away from it and have somebody else go do the cleanup. I think that's how my brain operates. Because this is like what, my sixth book that I've had to edit, plus my mom's book. And every time I edit it, I I spiral into depression. It's like 2, 3 weeks of nonstop. And this last week, you notice I didn't put up no video. I didn't even make a video. I'm trying to do that next up. Oh, I'm doing the thing on TikTok, the creator thing. Christine, if you're still with me, that thing is is whack. The video has to get 500 views, or else they won't give you that money. I've literally made like $1.16 on the 100 and something views that first video got. My videos aren't getting views at TikTok because I wasn't posting nothing at TikTok for the longest time because I was done. So I'm gonna put up another video this week. Well, tomorrow's the end of this week. I'm gonna edit that tonight probably. Put up another video so I can meet the 2 video threshold that they said. I don't think I'm gonna make that money at TikTok, but I'm gonna try. Hey Justice, how you been? Justice, did you like my title? Planes dropping, politicians dropping, but the food prices ain't dropping. Child, when I saw that politician fall out today, that man was tall and lanky. He's the lieutenant governor of Mississippi. I don't know what he was addressing Congress about. He's Republican, of course, so I had 0 F's to give. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna pretend. And he stood there at that lectern and he was like, and he was gone. He was gone. The man named, what a man named? Dalbrin? What the hell, the man name? Hold on. I sent the text to somebody. Dalbert? What the hell? Delbert. Delbert Hoseman, a 77-year-old Republican from Mississippi. That's what he named. I don't know who Roger Wicker is. Did he fall too? Did he fall too? And let me turn on back the. Oh, I can't stand my phone being too dull. Yup. He gone. And then then people are something else. That man fell. The man that was in front of him doing a talk next or doing the talk at the same time, he just looked around like then people don't know how to act. They don't know how to like think fast and act in emergencies. I think my entire family is blessed with the ability to act in times of danger and need. My sister, I don't know about my brothers anymore, how they would act, but Joe, me, my kids, child, we're gonna be right there trying to help you and pray at the same time. Although because he's Republican, maybe I wouldn't help. Who has defied Little T. Which one? Roger Wicker. He has defied him. Roger Wicker. Well, I don't know what this man was talking about. He was Republican, and I don't know what wrong with him. Why he fainted? Maybe the room too hot. Vasovagal nerve response. He too old. I don't know what the hell why the man faint. But that man fell, and nobody was there to catch him. And when they ran to him, another man ran to the microphone and said, "Go to recess or whatever, and say I, whatever." And then somebody was like, "Go to recess, go to recess." All they care about is the goddamn recess. The man down there almost dead. So then you hear somebody was like, "Nurse, nurse, nurse." Oh my God, it was high drama. It was high drama today. All these planes dropping from the sky. You know what? I'm already afraid of planes. When we came to America in 1981, I did not set foot on a plane again till 2008. From 1981, I could live my entire life and not go on another plane. I don't like being on planes. I'm one of those people. I'm not gonna freak out, but I stay and I hold the bars of my seat. I white knuckle and I pray and I white knuckle and I pray. And I'm not the one. I'm not the one you want to sit next to. I don't bother you, but I just like I get sick. I barf. Grown ass woman barf when the planes. I always throw up when the plane lands. He's 73. Okay, the other dude is 77. He's on Mississippi too. Yeah, so I'm like, today I had to go deal with my TAD office because they trying to kick me off of my little Medi-Cal. In California, Medicaid is called Medi-Cal, okay? They're trying to kick me off saying I'm making too much money. I said, where the hell is this money? So I don't know what the hell they made up this money from, but they're claiming that I made this money in my business and then I made this money from Google. And I'm like, Google is my business. What the hell you guys talking about? Well, we need to see your taxes. I said, you didn't ask for my, I don't give my taxes if I don't have to. Then I said, I have to go print like 56 pages to bring that back to show you guys. And they were like, well, we have resources here that you could go in the back and send yourself an email and open the email and then you print it from the, me going on a public computer to open my delicate thing like my taxes to print. What? No, I'm gonna buy ink if I have to. But thank God the printer had ink and it print all them pages, went back down there, scanned it in. So let's see if they fix the problem because then people dense, they're obtuse, they cannot make sense out of. It's not even nonsense. I'm showing the people. I'm showing the people what money I make and don't make. I'm not lying, you know. The air pressure on the ears, yeah, that's bad, Diane. And then I get dizzy spells because I have many ears. Yeah, so I had to go deal with that. I got out there at I thought the people open at 8. We got out there at 7:45, and then people open at 8:30, and there was 3 people in line already. But I could have beat 2 of them people in the line if Joe would have just dropped me off. I said, drop me off. It's okay. There's only one person in line. I was like, okay. So, but I made some friends out there. We didn't exchange numbers or anything, but in front of me in the line was an 80-year-old Filipina lady, and in front of her was this 49-year-old Black American lady. The poor lady, the Black American, got fired because of DEI. So she was over there trying to get Medi-Cal. She already filed for unemployment. And she's like, man, I just lost my good job that I loved. I felt so bad for her. The Filipina lady is 80 years old, and she worked for the sales tax people, the Board of Equalization, for 20 years before she retired. She came to this country at age 40. Her kids are all doing wondrous things. And I don't know what the hell she over there messing around with Medi-Cal. I don't know. But it was a great conversation. We didn't even know where the 45 minutes went because it was me, Joe, the Filipina lady, and the Black lady, and we over there laughing and having a good time. We had some joy in the morning while we went in there to fight them people. When I left, that Black lady was fighting. She was like, but you told me I had an appointment. I came here because I had an appointment. So I know them people don't give no damn appointment. Yeah, so afterwards we went to Costco. And can I tell you, the line for the egg was so long, run back, so flat up around this end, go so, go so, go so, go so, go so. I'm like, but I need milk. The milk is in the egg fridge, and I don't want waiting at this line for no damn egg. I want my milk. So I go around the back end, and the lady have the dead man tape. You know that the, the tape they pull to close off the place for the forklift. I call that the dead man tape, that the police tape that they wrap. And she says, "Can I help you?" Some of the people at Costco very rude. And I said, "Yes, I want milk out of the fridge. You guys gonna have to come up with a better plan for us to just get the damn milk, right? Or even, well, I don't want the egg whites, but the milk." So she's like, "Manny, she's coming through for milk." And so I went to him like, "Look, see, look, ma, no hands. All I want is milk." Grab my lactose milk. The people them in the line thought I was cutting, the egg. Them people stupid. Why are Americans like this? Why, whenever they hear there's a shortage on something, they form a big ass line to line up for some eggs? Are you kidding me? Eggs are that important that you, Jesus, I know I need eggs for the baked goods that I do over here, but we gonna effing figure it out. I already figured out my powder bun. If I don't want to make it plain without the eggs like the way they're originally supposed to be made, I'm opting for the baking soda and the vinegar thing that we did the other day. Them powder buns lasted for a while. They were soft, they were good. I like the one with the Greek yogurt too, but I didn't like it on day one. I liked it on day 2, 3, and 4. Man, it was so good. It was fluffy and thick, and I felt like I ate something. You know what I mean? We gonna figure it out. Why they gonna make a line? And I feel like it's because ever since we are little, that's the first thing you learn when you go to school is how to line up. Go line up, make a line, make a line, make a line. Let me tell you something. I had to make a line so many years in a row for immigration that I promised myself I will never stand in another line that I don't have to stand in. I don't do lines. I don't cope well with lines. You know what it's like to stand in a line from 8 in the morning till 5 in the evening and you have an appointment and you get up to that door and they lock the door at 1 minute before 5 and say, "Come back in the next 2 days or come back next week because we done for the day," and you have to go back and do the same thing again. It was always the same thing. All the older Filipino women, they always come near me and Joan. We took care of them when we were in those lines. Every year, on broken knee, on broken ankle, with pregnancies, had to go. I'm never standing in another line again. Not for no goddamn toilet paper, not for no egg, not for no nothing. I use tree bark first. The hell? Hi, Michelle. Okay, so let me read what Justice said, because Justice, she got the news. It's greed. Thank you, Diane. The greed. It's greed. Then go on and they get like Delbert Holzman is 77, and I think, yeah, that's who I was talking about, the one that fainted. Just think how stressed out they all are wanting to fight against Big E and Little T, but not wanting to be their next targets. Then are some wimp. There's some wimp. It's going to take women to fix this problem because if you notice, women are the one talking out and afraid. They're not afraid. It's the men. Oh, afraid for my concern. Justice, please forgive me for saying this because I don't know what page you're on with this, how I'm feeling right now, but I'm done with Hakeem Jeffries. I really thought he would have made a good speaker, but now they can move him aside and put somebody else. Put the girl. What the girl name? Do they have to be set? No, the house. Yeah, put Crockett. Put she. He's not gonna make a good speaker. He's trained by the old guard. He's not a bad person. I'm not saying he's a bad person, but he's trained by the old guard, where a handshake meant something, where they're going to put some pork bellies in the bill if they want to get this, where we sick of that shit. How you going to come out and talk about what power do you think we actually have? What do you mean what power we actually think you have? You have what, like a two difference minority in the house? You can't go convince 2 to 3 people to come over for you side? What the hell will we have you there for then? Because I'm gonna turn against you in a minute, girl. Even if you're on my side, I'm gonna turn against you in a minute. He's a yes man. And I'm not saying he's a bad person. No, the one that I can't stand right now, and I lift my prayer off of him, is that man Fetterman. I used to pray for that man because he had the stroke, right? Just because you have a little Latina wife, you afraid they send back, you gonna kiss this man. But no, all of them people. No, I don't want Mayor Bass, the mayor of LA. She's not even my mayor. I don't want she apologize for nothing because she did nothing wrong when the fire broke out. She wasn't here. She's not Fled Cruz. Girl, I don't like what power do you think we actually every time he send me an email begging for money, I write them back. No, not getting no money until I bring out the steel because I'm not voting again until you guys fix these voting problems that happen because you know they cheated. The 3 million or whatever votes they throw away is enough, let alone the ones they switch. The hell? No, if you guys don't fix what happened, who's going to stop it from happening again? No, we're going to get our own hackers so we can hack it this time? Is that what we're going to do? He needs to go. And I know that the president can't bring down the price of food. I know they can't. But the MAGAs think they can. So I'm saying that to say, well, how come Trump not bring down the price of food yet? That part. How come he not bring it down yet? Let's see. Let me see what Bernie doing. Starting tomorrow in Oaxaca. Where's Oaxaca? Did you spell something wrong? I don't know about Oaxaca there. Well, I think the light workers community, they already tell everybody to activate. I'm still calling my Congress people. Omaha. Okay. I couldn't even. Girl, I couldn't figure that one. Usually I'm good. Usually I'm good at Omaha. I'm good at figuring out what y'all are trying to say, but if I can't figure it out, I do ask, okay? And other than that, you guys don't have to rewrite stuff that you spell wrong or autocorrect it or whatever, because I try to figure it out. Because I know it's hard to retype the thing and don't have to erase what you put because no, we're gonna figure it out. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Christine, did you leave, my darling? Christine checking on me yesterday. Christine said, Barbara, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm done. 33 cakes and 15 frosting, icing, glaze, and stuff. So 45 recipes in that book. Each of the cakes are exceptional. Any one of those cakes you can make and present to anybody, anywhere, and they will say, you made this? Oh my God, I've never tasted a cake so moist. What did you put in this to make it so moist? It's them cakes that you can mash with the fork and eat it off the back of the fork. They're so moist and good and delicious and rich and decadent. And any one of those cakes I'd be proud to make and take anywhere. But honestly, the one that I take the most is the chocolate cake. And it's not the kind where you have to cream the butter and the sugar. It's mix the dry, mix the wet, mix it all together. I put it through a strainer at that point. I don't put it through the strainer before when all the ingredients are dry because no matter what I do, it gets lumpy. So I just mix it all together and then put it through the strainer at that point when it goes into the pans. And that chocolate buttercream frosting is so delicious. And I take that anywhere with me, and it's always a hit. And of course, you have people who are allergic to chocolate that will not be able to eat that cake, but oh well, oh hell, they can eat from another person's cake, right? Now, if you know that a lot of people at where you're going to is allergic, what you got to do is take the California lemon pound cake. And the only reason it's called California lemon pound cake is because it's made with lemons that grow in California. Other than that, if you live in another state and you have lemons from that state, you call it that state thing. you know? So I don't know if I'm gonna do all my books as ebooks, the bread book and this other book, but I'm definitely doing the cake book as an ebook so everybody can have access to it. I think I'll sell the ebook for $9.97, a little bit less than $10. The reason why it's such a weird amount is because every marketing class that I've taken says it's not 99 anymore, like $9.99, $7.99, it's 97. There's something about that seven that confuses people's brain into thinking they're not paying $10. So it's Iowa City? Okay. Okay, cool. Iowa City? Go Bernie. Yeah, I tell you guys the truth. I tell you, and that's why you see yellow. You see yellow in all my books. See this book? See, it has yellow there, and it has yellow there, and it has yellow here. I paid $5,000 years ago to take a marketing class, and I don't know what I learned from that class except yellow, banana yellow or canary yellow attracts people's eyes and this is what you want to advertise using yellow. So that yellow. Then here, see, yellow again, right? Find a way to put the yellow in there. This one I tried to put the yellow, but it didn't work. It didn't work. It's not bright. Remember, this book, once I'm sold out of all these books, I'm not going to buy these books again. I'm going to have 2 copies each for myself, and that's it. We're going to just go to ebooks from here on in. Ebooks. You want to go? Are you in that area where you can go? Let's see. Okay, it won't let you comment. All right, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't even know how I'm doing with my weight loss. I don't know if I gained. I don't know if I lost. I just went. I when I'm in that part of editing where I'm like coming to the end, I stay focused like this. It got to the point where I would send the PDF to Joe's iPad. I would sit here and just blow it up big and find a mistake and correct it, find a mistake, correct it, find a mistake, correct it. I see a lot of people make cookbooks and they write very little method, instructions for the method. And I don't know how they can do that. Maybe I'm long-winded, but I have to write a lot in the method because I feel like, you know why? Every time I'm writing a book, I imagine that I'm writing it for somebody who knows nothing about what I'm trying to teach them. I always feel like I'm writing it for that beginner. Like this person, like my little step granddaughter Mabel, maybe she don't know how to make a cake, and she's making this one cake where when you put the sour cream in it, it's gonna look curdled, and she might panic like, oh my God, why is the batter looking like this? So I have to put that in there. It'll look curdled, or the batter will be exceptionally thick. But don't panic. When you put the egg whites, it's going to be all right. Then like there's some majority of cakes, you're supposed to add the wet into the dry. When it's the kind of cake where you mix the wet, mix the dry, and merge them together, most of them you add the wet, you pour the wet into the dry and whisk, right? But there's like 3 cakes in the book. 2 of them are tres leches. One is chocolate tres leches and one is regular tres leches and another one. And those 3 cakes, you don't put the wet into the dry. You spoon the dry into the wet and fold. Spoon the dry, fold. So you're not whisking. And so I put italicized words for that to show you there's a difference there. And then the other cakes are cream the butter and the sugar, or the butter, sugar, and shortening or whatever. And then you add the dry and the wet alternately as you go. So there's, just a few standards for cakes. The books, Michelle, right now, the book is getting ready to go live at Amazon the minute they go through all their checks and stuff that they have to check, the cake book. It's found under my name, Barbara McNabb Greenwich. I'll write it for you so you can find all my books there at Amazon. That's my author's name. It's also my maiden name and my married name. And that cake book is going to go live at my website as an ebook where you have to download it as a PDF and so on. That's going to go live once it goes live at Amazon. Gary's just waiting. He's just waiting for me. Oh, that chocolate cake is so good. Plus, I have the videos, Mama. I have the videos. And when you check my website, check the videos for the full recipe, which will give you like 3 8x2 layers. But I also make the small one, which gives you 3. I say 6x2 because the pans are 6x2, but the cakes don't come up to 2. So 6x1, they're flat. They're really skinny layers. And that will feed 5 to 10 people. No, I say 5 to 10 people because if you live with somebody like Joshua, every slice he cut is only going to feed 5 people. But if you have a crowd and you're trying to share that cake, I remember one time I went to a funeral and nobody asked me to bring nothing, but I made that chocolate cake, the 8x2, 3 layers and the frosting and everything. What I like with that chocolate cake too, you could jazz it up. You could wrap Kit Kat around it and put M&Ms on the top to make it look like a barrel of chocolate. You could jazz it up, right? So I took that cake And I swear to God, that funeral had about 100 people. It was this African old lady that died, so it was a lot of people at the funeral. And I guess nobody else brought cake. It was the one cake. When I see them people cut that cake so thin and feed all them people, some people got like a knuckle like that. I was like, God damn. Let them eat brioche. That's what Marie Antoinette actually said. Let them eat brioche. 7.5 hour drive. Oh, damn, girl. Girl, that's like driving from where I live up to Northern California for them protests. Then people made that cake work. I wish I knew. I wish I knew nobody else was gonna take cake because then I would have taken more. Right? I like to take cake at repasts and stuff like that. And if somebody asked me to bring like a side dish, I would probably take like this cold macaroni salad that I like to make. Because it's very simple. Mayonnaise, mustard relish is what I mix it up with, and I put some boiled eggs in there and some diced up onions. Nothing to it. They can add other stuff in there if they want to, right? I'll take that as a side dish. I don't like to take Belize rice and beans too much as a side dish because rice and beans tends to be dry. It needs gravy on it. So if I'm gonna take that, then I'm gonna take some stewed chicken also, so the people can have some gravy to go with rice and beans, you know. And I don't make potato salad to take too many places because potato salad is a lot of work. I don't like peeling the potatoes, and then I use Heinz salad dressing, and I never have enough of that in stock, you know. That's how they did it, for real, for real, for real. Michelle, I'm glad you said that. Let me show you. Let me show you this picture. Girl, we have the right mind. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, I sold 5 bread book this month. The bread book wasn't selling well. You guys know I tell you guys the truth, right? I don't tell you guys lie because I don't want to have to go back and remember the lies. I don't want to have to remember them. Where the hell is this thing? Did I pass it? I'm glad. Who said it? It was Michelle? Michelle Forrester? Look ya. Look ya. You see that? 5 loaves and 2 fish. I have so many Easter eggs in my books now. Oh, no name, no. 5 loaves and 2 fish. You see it? Hi, Bessie. Because that recipe for the Belizean Creole bread was for 5 loaves. So, of course, I had to throw them 2 fish in there. And Joe was so happy to go get them 2 fish and fry it because he wanted to eat the fish that day. I be putting Easter eggs in my books, guys. This next recipe is for 2 loaf. The next ebook that I make, because I'm not making another physical book, Amazon taking too much of my money. The next, and these books you can't put pictures. What I don't like about these books from Morris Cookbooks, they do have a book now where you could put color photos, but it's super expensive too. But for this, I can only put the pictures at the start of the chapter. I can't put the pictures alongside the recipe. And I found out that my peeps love the pictures alongside the recipe. So as I go along, I'm going to be taking pictures of stuff moving forward. So oh my God, Miss Evie is so good, D. Oh my God, D. I'm gonna have to send you some videos privately when Jada's letting her do her little tricks and stuff. You know, she's gonna be 4 months on the 24th of this month. Today is the 20th already. In 4 days, she's gonna be 4 months. We got her 1 week after she turned 2 months. So we've had her almost 2 months already. We got her on the 27th of December. So we'll have her 2 months on the 27th. She's, dare I say, calming down a little bit. But honestly, she's good for me, Joe and Josh. It's when Jada comes home, she does the most. She does the most, okay? She knows that Jada's weak for her, okay? Hi, Myrna. Multiply it, right? So the next bread, it's the same bread, but I did 3 different amounts. The next one is 1 loaf. And look, I put those eggs. So I fried those eggs in the skillet. I removed them from the skillet and I put it back. And the skillet was black on the inside, so it didn't look bad. And then I dropped the salt and the black pepper, one little drop at a time. And then I didn't have no damn bacon. You know, I don't buy bacon all the time. One, it's expensive, and two, bacon is all fat. So even if one slice of bacon is only 70 calories, it's all fat. If I'm going to eat all fat like that, I'd rather eat avocado. You know what I mean? A healthier fat. So I didn't have no bacon, so I found 3 pieces of ham and some tomato, and that's how I made that picture. Girls, sometimes it's a struggle. It's a struggle when you're trying to make a whole damn book, and you can't buy the food. Oh my God. So this is the first picture that I took for this book. The baguette, that was the first picture that I took for this book. And I've already told you guys that when I go into Canva to make these books, I have to write up all these things here, to make the template. And I have to put this coloring behind this and put the box there. And them things don't just appear by magic. I got to do all that. Then I make page after page after page after page. So, yay. And I always have one or two pictures where I have a human connection in the picture, because it's not good to just have the food. People find it very cold when you look at a cookbook and you just see the food. That doesn't excite people to just see the food. They want to see people's faces. So I always put my face in there because I'm not old and ugly yet. Thank you, Jesus. And I put Joe and the kids and other people in the ebook. In the ebook that I'm selling for the cake book, at the back of the ebook, we have baby Joseph, my friend Jessica's baby, because remember he was with the cake. But in the book, I switch it out for Evie. Yeah, have you ever seen when you look at a picture of somebody presenting a dish of food or whatever on the counter, and you see a little kid peep from underneath the counter like, cookies? Oh my God, I'm gonna have that. That looks exciting, right? Like, oh my God, that food must be so good. That kid is waiting for it. And so that's why they say to put your hand, put your face. So see right there, I put my hand in that one to show you how to plait the bread. This book is a good resource for bread makers, especially if you are new to bread making, because I've gone through all the mistakes that can possibly happen. And I show you how to plait the damn bread. Nobody show how to plait the challah bread. You know? For this one, the brioche, let them eat brioche. Who just said that, right? I did it where they had slices like that, and I did it where it was plat up. So some of them have two pictures because it's like, damn, these two pictures are good. And I used to pay people on Fiverr to go ahead and make the back for me because they know how to do all these little designs in here and stuff, these little highlights. Child, I learned how to do that stuff myself. Fiverr didn't make no money off this next book. This what the thing is, cinnamon roll is right there in front of my damn fireplace. I had trouble with my stomach all week where I get that chest pain from the gas, and I'm fine-tuning it down to sugar, but not the bad sugar, like not the cane sugar that you put in cakes and stuff. It's the sugar that's in the fruits and the vegetables. And I really have to pick, choose, and refuse what fruits and vegetables I eat, even more than I was picking. The only thing that don't hurt my stomach right now in the way of carbs or grains is rice. Plain white rice. That don't hurt my stomach. Everything else hurt my stomach. I have to sleep with a heating pad on my stomach. See, so we hand in here. I made burger breads this week too. And we had like the nicest burger the other day because the bread came out the thing warm. See, remember I made Hawaiian rolls on live one time? Yay. Yeah, so this bread book has 55. This I make this often. This white loaf I make often. If you follow everything here that I tell you to do in the ingredients, you will not make a mistake. My friend Carla told me that too. She goes, girl, that shit was precise. North Philly plane crash, then train fire, and then massive warehouse fires, all in 6 days. What next? Crazy stuff after Super Bowl win. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why? Why is all this happening? Man, we have to send out prayers to them. This wheat bread is not bad either. Joe likes this one. I don't like wheat stuff, but Joe liked that one. It tastes good. I just don't like wheat stuff. And then we get into sourdough. I made 3 sourdough loaves because the kids asked me, they're like, you didn't give us no. I said, you guys don't like my sourdough? They're like, no, it's good. It's just that you were making it too much. Too much. Yay. And in the back of this book, I have some non-yeasted breads. This our next thing hard to make in the book. This one's hard. The index is not easy to do. Morris cookbooks, those things are built in for you in the program. Yeah, so I'm really thinking I won't buy the pantry laid bare nor no more leftovers anymore after I've sold out. And I'm low. I'm running low on the pantry laid bare, but I have a lot of no more leftovers. 100 books and they tie up that long. I can't. I'd rather just buy my books off of Amazon 5, 10 at a time and have 5 or 10 in inventory at all times and then sell those back. Sell those back to the peeps. Michelle Forrester has your initials. MF. She don't have the N. She don't have the N. Urban Renewal. Ooh. Ooh. All I know is that the hell we've been through in the past month is not sustainable for 4 years. It's a pressure cooker and it's not sustainable. It's like kombucha. The hell we've gone through is like the kombucha inside of the bottle. When you leave the kombucha out to ferment too long in the bottle and the day is too hot, it will explode. Remember that one exploded on me? Now I have a whole fermenting cabinet. I have a whole fermenting cabinet, my ice cooler. And I have my heaters in that, and I put on a mask when I'm gonna take that stuff out, child. I don't play no more. One of my YouTube content creators is gonna go live. I get a text when some of these creators go live. So I'm alive. I thought I was gonna use this day to just like get back into the groove of making videos, because after you've not made videos for a while, you have to get back into the groove of that too. And editing the videos, and I know I have to rest my eyes because I'm having eye strain, especially in this eye. I thought that's what I was going to do today. I didn't know I would have to go down to the TAT office 2 times today. At least the second time I didn't have to wait in no line. I just walked right in, go to the kiosk. The lady helped me scan all the documents in, and they texted me to say, we have everything, for your case, and we're going to let you know if we need something else. I'm like, I need a smart person. Dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus, please put a smart worker on my case, because the worker that I have so far might be a nice person, but she dumb. Please take all dumb people out of my life, Lord. Just put smart people in my life. In the name of Jesus. Ameneth and ameneth. Sarita gonna get me. You made me want to do my DNA in the kitchen, but I had to rethink I based on everything going on. Girl, you don't put your DNA in the system? Damn, it's scary. But they have everything on us already. They say with the latest updates that the iPhones got, we're all connected to that damn Starlink. We gotta be careful what we say. Thank you, Betsy, for putting the cash app. Any money you send is gonna go to eggs. Not true. Not true. I am not waiting in any line for eggs. And my neighbors next door, they have 3 hen and 1 rooster. I'm not even begging those people for eggs. I don't talk to those people, and I will never talk to those people. Those people, you know what I don't like about what happened with those people? We were friendly. We weren't friends. We were friendly, right? The old man and the old lady, they are Guatemalans. The daughter, I don't know if they had more kids. Well, they had a son that lived there. When they moved there, the son was a teenager. I don't know if he still lives there. But the daughter was already grown and married with 3 picnic, I think. Live around the bend somewhere in an apartment. So she come here every day and dump the kids off on the grandma. And then they were like self-employed. They had trucks out on the road. And they would the drivers of those trucks would come in at the end of the week, and they would bring some of those big trucks over here, and it's not allowed. It's not allowed. Code enforcement do not allow those big trucks to come on the street, right? And we don't tell. But they come and they take up the whole entire street. They stay there and go in for get them paycheck. They do the roster, whatever the hell they're doing. Then they stopped doing that, or they slowed down on doing that, and they started to do chair and table rentals for parties. And they would be out there all the time washing down them chairs and washing down them tables after a party. And we go over there and chit chat for a little bit. How you doing? How this? How that? When they needed prayer, we prayed. When we needed prayer, they prayed. But we weren't friends because I didn't have their phone numbers. It's not somebody I call to chit chat with. It's when I see you out there, I make much of you and I come back. They've never been inside my house, and I've never been inside their house. And when they started to drive through my yard to park on their lawn, first of all, they're not supposed to park on the lawn, right? But they drive through my yard to park on the lawn. All Jada said was, can you stop doing that? Because sometimes I'm backing out and I'm not factoring that you're going to be shooting through behind me to go on your lawn. And the girl was like, I didn't think it was a problem. And Jada says, well, I'm telling you now that it is a problem. Could you just not do that anymore? The good thing for them to do is to say, you know what, I'm sorry. I was taking advantage. I'm not going to do that anymore. See, I'm easy because I can tell you when I'm sorry. I can tell you when I'm wrong. That's the one thing the one good thing about me is that if I am wrong, I'm really good at letting you know, shit, I was wrong. Damn, I was wrong. Forgive me for that, and I will turn around and not do that anymore. I'm really good at that. I'm not going to wrong you and hurt you, and then I ask for forgiveness, and you forgive me, and I still do the same thing again. And I'm talking about something as simple as your name. Let's say I call you, let's say you tell me your name is Rebecca, and I call you Becca because I hear everybody else call you Becca, right? And you say, no, I prefer to go as Rebecca. These are my family, and they call me that, and I hate it. I'm telling you a story that happened in the family with one of my brother-in-laws. I don't want to call his name, but everybody called him a nickname. And I call him by his well, I didn't even call him by his real government name. I called him by the nickname. So if his name was Joseph, I called him Joe, right? Like that. But they had another nickname for him. And I said, do you prefer people to call you by that nickname? And then he says, I hate it. My family calls me that name, but I absolutely hate it. I prefer the nickname to my name. And I said, oh shit, I'm never going to do that again. Because I think I called him that nickname a couple of times. I said, I will never. No, that's not seriously important, but it was important to him. And I said, forgive me, I'm never doing that shit again. I'm going to call you by what you want to be called. You know what I mean? So Myrna, they have compromise on those Congress people. Must have compromise on them, and that's why then they shit the way you think then they faint and shit them pants. Hi Diane, darling, how are you? So I'm really good at apologizing. No, she was just like, I didn't think it was a problem. But you know what? It's the Guatemala Belize thing. Because Guatemala always have a feud with Belize, so them Guatemalans think they could come and push you around because we the Belize in the hell. So after that, Joe see the old lady in the store. The old lady was like the pastor or the deacon or something of a church. And Joe said, good morning, mom, to her because she's an older lady. That lady cut the eye out of Joe and gone the next direction. Joe said, what the hell? An old lady supposed to be big up in the church and holding feud like this? So then during COVID, the old man died from COVID. That man died over there and this man died over here from COVID. On both sides of me, the old man. And me not look cross there because I'm not fake. When me go and knock by your door and bring some type of bread basket or something over there because I don't know him. I don't look cross there. You don't look upon me. I don't look upon you. The grandkids come and they have a net over there. They throw their ball. Boom, boom. Because the fence belongs to me. Their fence broke down. They're renting, right? So the landlord's not going to fix nothing. And the fence broke down. They don't fix nothing. And boom, boom, boom. They broke up my fence. And when I do that, I yell at them, stop throwing your ball against my fence. And when the ball, they come over here, Joe don't throw it back right away. Joe wait a whole 10 days. Then he throw back their ball. Now that we have Evie, they might not get back another ball. They going to learn. If they lose the ball over here, they're going to learn not to throw the ball this way. Throw it towards the next people, them that way. Don't throw it this way. Evie having fun with that big-ass ball. I'm doing good, Diane, darling. It's nice just sitting down and talking. No, it's the iPhones, the one that hook up to Starlink. It's not even the Androids. Damn. This is what I saw somewhere, Michelle. Don't go quoting me on that one though, okay? Because I saw it somewhere on I forgot whose chat that I saw it in. Because when I'm in people's live events, I stay in their chat, just nosying. And somebody said if the last iPhone update that just recently happened is hooked up to the damn thingamajig. No, the Mac is trying to get me to update to some other operating system. I'm like, oh God, not now. Not in the middle of when I'm doing my book. Oh no, I don't need no nightmare right now. Please ask Michelle, and if it's a lie, come back and tell us. Because we want to vet these stories too, right? I always assume that they're listening. I always assume that the phones are listening. I don't have no smart TV. One of these days, I'll get enough money to buy. No, the smart TVs are not expensive. A 55-inch Hisense 4K smart TV at Costco is $249. And if you wait for it to drop on sale, you could get it for $219. So they're not very expensive anymore, but that's just not my priority. I got to finish paying off that water heater, and then I got to buy floor things, the tile for my kitchen. When I say I mean us, right? Us over here. It's not me. You did see that, D? So maybe it's true. Maybe it's true. I feel like the smart TVs listen to us. I feel like any kind of meters that we use listen to us. I feel like this meter is listening to me right now. The phones are always yes, they're listening. Like Jada will talk one topic with me and she won't even do a research on the topic. Like, oh mommy, I wanted to do blah 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 blah. And the next thing you know, you see stuff coming up about blah blah blah. I say, what the hell? They are listening to us, child. We're gonna have to talk pig Latin in a little while when they can't figure out. Evie's right over there sleeping, Diane, but it's almost 7 o'clock, so she'll come off of her bed and she'll jump on the recliner to be next to me from now till Jada come home. Because she's kind of nervous when anybody comes to the door. She doesn't know who's coming in. She feels that need to protect us, but she knows she's still too tiny to protect us. So she'll bark and back up, but she goes into a deep barking voice too. I'm like, look at her. She's going to be a real protective girl. Yeah, so like when it comes to those people next door, I don't hate them, but I don't look over there. I'm that person, like if I'm done with you and I see you at a party, I'll look at you and I'll honest to God not see you. I'll see right through you. And it's like you're a ghost. I don't see you at all. I don't have to make no eye contact with you. And God always has it to where I'll see you first before you see me. So I'm never caught off guard. So these people, I don't bother with them. They could eat their damn egg. This lady over here next door, the old lady, she march every morning in the cold against abortion. I'm like, what you have to follow up is your granddaughters that are living over there at age 17 and 18 with their man. They're not married, but their man is sleeping over there. That's what you need to worry about. Don't worry about who need abortion out there, lady. They're going to need one soon. Every morning, like when me and Joe used to go walk, you pass that lady. I say, oh my God, why, Jesus, why? So that's the two neighbor. No, we get along with everybody else over. We don't not get along with that old lady either. When we see her, we make, a respectful hello. But my two neighbors across the street, I would say that they're friends. The rest of them are just neighbors. The two across the street, they're friends. We have their phone number. They have my phone number. They can call. Well, the other one is more friendly than the other one. The other one will chit chat. I'll go get her packages from the door when she's gone for the day, and a package sitting in front of her door, and she can come back at any hour of the night, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. She can get her package if it's that important. Girl, your package is that important? Joshua's up. He gonna hand you the package at the door. Michelle, you'd love to try the bread book too? No, Michelle, let me ask you something. I'm really taking a vote here, guys. Oh, 24 people in here. Hi, 24 people. Would you prefer the physical book over the ebook? Because I'm contemplating just copying and pasting those books and making them into ebooks and sell them all as ebook. Either that, or I'll buy literally a handful, 5 from Amazon. I'll pay them the $8 plus the shipping and sell it back from the site, the physical book. I have to make sure that it would fit in the envelope that I use to mail books in, though, because then I would have to go buy envelopes. That idea just came to me, so don't hold me to it. All right, don't hold me to it yet. I saw that. Ebook is fine with you. Okay, that's good to know. Justice, I saw that, and I saw an interview that he did with a little young boy. Did you see that interview? A young guy. And the guy says he told the kid that when I guess Elon's brother found out about it, it didn't bother him because he had just had a baby with his manager of his restaurant or something like that. Where that had nothing to do with that topic, right? That's these were your stepdaughters that you raised, right? Or your one stepdaughter that you raised. And then he said Elon didn't care. I think he cared. That's why he's such a weirdo. I think he cared. And then he says he says, but my daughter, she was living with me and she moved out. And the kid says, why? She felt unsafe with you? And he insulted that kid to I don't know where and told that kid, oh, what a stupid question. And I know you're not a stupid person. So for you to ask me such a stupid question, it wasn't a stupid question. If you can mess around with your own stepdaughter that you raised, why would your daughter feel safe around you? Right? The question wasn't stupid. But that's what narcissists will do. They'll gaslight you into thinking that you're the dummy. That man nasty. That man look nasty. Mm-hmm. Okay, you would buy the physical book too. Okay. If you're like in a rush for it, get it at Amazon. If not, just give me a moment to get paid from Google's and I'll try to get some books in here. It might take another week for them to ship it after I purchase it. We'll see. See them people nasty. And what I don't like about people like Elon Musk and Donald Trump is that they breed. I don't trust none of their kids. None of the kids that came out of them I trust. Maybe the trans one for Elon, maybe I would trust her. But the rest of them I don't trust. I don't trust none of Trump's kids, especially Tiffany. People think that she's away from the fray. She's not like them. She's just like them. Every time he win and she come out behind the scene with her billionaire husband, she's got a cockiness about her. I'm like, bitch, you're ugly. Your mother ugly, you ugly, and your pa ugly. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. See, I have that pain starting again, that stupid gas pain. I need to get like peppermint tea. I don't have any, but I'll get some. Vivian is the trans one. Maybe her I would trust. Maybe her. No, but guys, look behind me. I didn't have this set up like this to go live. I had these books up here for the whole week that I was editing those books because I would grab the cookbooks and check the cake recipe and so on because I used a couple of cakes out of each book. And I looked at all those books. I'm like, look at all those books that I've produced. And I have two more that I started off with, but I don't put them out there because um I'm not selling those books anymore. The one the man stealing from me and the other one about the diet that I did. No, these are the ones that I'm most proud of. And especially my mom's book. Even one of my mom's books sold at Amazon this month, February. I want to show you guys something in my mom's book. I have to find that tape that I did with me narrating my mom's book too. Because I think I did a really good job narrating it, but I'm not sending it at Amazon. I want to show. See the black and white photo? That's my dad on the bike and my mom running alongside him because my dad was a cyclist. The medals on the bottom of this page, wrong page, this page, the medals are what my dad received when he went to the Olympics to represent Belize. It's not for winning, it's just for participating. But that's a big deal, right? Look at my mom and my dad. I think my mom sewed that shirt for him because my mom's dress matched his shirt. I'm looking for a picture of a drawing. This right here. Justice, if you watch Cash Peters, right? See that matchbox and the paper being pulled through the matchbox? Those are stick figures. And that's what my mom used to draw and pull through the matchbox and flash a flashlight under the bed. And she would have a film show for her siblings. She and one of her brothers used to do that. So I put a lot of pictures at the back of my mom book so you could see the family and stuff. And like I told you guys, my mom was writing this book before she died. Why does this look faded right here? Oh, like some water touched it or something. And she told me the stories that she wanted me to tell, and she put some notes about the stories. And all I did was pretty much tell the stories the way she told the stories, but I told it from her voice. So when you read this book, it's going to be like my mom is writing it to you, even though I'm the one that sat down and put it together. I really feel like my mom um, wrote all this herself. There was only one part that I took liberties, and I'll give you guys a little spoiler alert. So the book starts off. Look how pretty my mom was. Damn. Gorgeous. F you, Elizabeth Taylor. My dad used to be madly in love with Liz Taylor. My mom says, "Your wicked stepmother." My mom used to call her my wicked stepmother. And my mom's name was Rosalie. So, and her nickname was Rose. So I put a rose on every page just about. So, this is the first book that I wrote that wasn't a cookbook. This was something else. So the first chapter is called The Light, and I tell a story of my mom when she ditched school when she was a young girl, and she went to the matinee. Well, and that was movies at the time, wasn't a play. And she came out in the middle of the day, and it was bright sunlight outside, and she thought she was going blind by that bright sunlight because she had never come out of the movies in the daytime, right? And she thought God was punishing her for ditching school and she was going blind. So it started with that bright light, and the last chapter in the book ended with that bright light that I imagine she saw when she took her last breath. And I wrote a letter in the back as the co-author telling that I took those liberties, you know? So I think I really did a good job with this book for my first one. My first one. Because my mom really wanted to talk about her journey because my mom came to America late, she came at 35. She didn't come young like us when she brought us, you know? And she's the one that picked the name. She had a comprehension book with 5 titles, and she had that one circled, If I Only Had Time. So Jada tells me that I should try to start to write like fantasy. I don't know what those are. Is it like those werewolf type things? Because I know nothing about no damn werewolf, you know? And she says, you watch enough lifetime movies to see the plot twists and to develop the characters. And I'm like, girl, I can see that I can get very creative with it, but when the editing time comes, I'm gonna have to send that to somebody. I'll do all the rewrites, but I'm gonna send that to somebody to edit. Child, I ain't looking for no mistakes. Mm-mm. Joe saw how hard it was because, like, if I have this recipe, it's not true. Thank you, Jesus. We don't want it to be true. We don't want it to be true, Michelle. So it's not true. Oh yeah, Baron is just like them too, Diane. I have no hope for Baron. All right, so set this one right here, right? So it has the ingredients on the top and the method on the bottom. When I'm reading the method, I have to be checking on the top to make sure that I have what the ingredients say. Like if I say add the butter and the sugar, I better have butter and sugar up there coming first. And I was editing probably the 7th time going through the entire book, right? And it would take me like 3 hours to go through the book till I find less and less mistake. And then it took shorter and shorter and shorter. And I'm supposed to say blend, beat the butter and the sugar. And I was like on the 7th go around and I saw beat the butter and the shortening. I said, what the hell? Shortening? That's supposed to be sugar. I was like, Joe, didn't you go through that book with me? You missed the whole thing. So I don't think the book has no mistakes. I don't think it has no mistakes. And on this one, I told you guys, if Sarita is still here, Sarita's gonna get me. On this one, I told you guys there's a mistake, not with the recipe, but with the order. You know, the alphabetical order. So let me see. It says stew pork. Why the hell does liver and onion appear behind that? Don't I know that L don't come after S? Yes, I do, but I must have been dragging pages around like I do, and I messed it up. It should come here. So I went and I fixed it. But I did not re-upload this book yet to Amazon because I can't have my books off the market while I'm waiting for one to go live, right? But something in the back. Oh, what I'm going to change also is back here where it shows that my one other book that I have with Amazon is the bread book. Now I have 3 books with Amazon that I can put back here and advertise. So I'm going to change that page in this book and re-upload it to Amazon. So that book might be not live for like 24 hours. And then I'll do that one and I'll put the books in the back part too. That's the one good thing about doing it with Amazon. You can go make those little changes and don't get in no trouble. Hi, Shar. How you doing, baby? I think it's nonfiction. Nonfiction. Did I say fiction earlier? She wants me to write those fake things with those damn werewolves. How you doing, Shar? Char's life and travel. Girl, Char, you traveling any place right now? I ain't doing no travel. I ain't going on no plane if I don't have to. I will find a reason not to have to either. Even, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Even if Sherry Shepherd sends for me and says, hey, my producers want you to be a guest on the show. Can you and Joe come? I'm going to have to say no. That's how much I don't want to be on a plane. And it's not that fear has overcame me and paralyzed me. It's that the planes are dropping out the damn sky. If y'all don't see that, something wrong with y'all. The politicians are dropping. My friend told me that Bitch McConnell retired today. And I'm like, Justice or Michelle, can you tell me when is his last day? Is he going to live out the whole damn year? Are we going to have him for the whole year? Can you please let me know when his last day is going to be? Because I'm going to throw a party on that day. And we're going to write his name on a piece of paper and bury it in a bucket of dirt. We're going to have to do what we're going to have to do. He got to go. I don't blame you, Shar. I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going to fly. They fired all the inspectors. Like I told Jada, do you know what inspectors do? They inspect. Right now, I don't think they have workers at the damn TAD place. They don't have no damn workers. The man say, if I upload the taxes at Benefits Cal website where you're supposed to upload the shit, he has no promise or guarantee that nobody's going to see that for 2 weeks. I said, the hell? I'll be off the damn program by then. So you know what? I went back down there. I printed that sucker and went back down there and scanned it into the damn scanner over there. I don't like flying anyways, guys. I've been honest about that. I went on a plane in 2008 because I had to because it was a funeral in Belize. My mom's auntie died. Then I went back again in 2013 with my family, with Joe and the kids. The one vacation we've ever had as a family. We don't do vacations, guys. When I hear people talk about, oh, I didn't have a vacation last year, bitch, we've never done vacations. And what else? I went back again in 2016 when my mom's brother died, when my uncle died. So I went on a plane 3 times, 2008, 13, and 16. And that's after not having been on a plane from 1981. Shit, how many years was that? Let's see. Girl, I'm scared. I scared. So 2008, 27 years I did not go on a plane. And I don't regret it. Next, oh my God, why? Oh my God. This freeze ass man is going to be in there till next year? Well, usually when men retire, they die. So let's hope it happens early. Yeah, that's all we do is staycations, girl. That's all. You know what? A vacation for me don't have to be go far though. You know, I take it back. We did some vacations. We went to Killeen, Texas several times to see my uncle when he was alive, and those were fun. You know, the drive was fun until we got like on that one little highway that we had to get on to go to him. That's like, oh my God, this highway is creepy. Oh my God, they're gonna kill us back here. Oh my God, why? Don't drive it at night because you're gonna knock a deer. There's no gas stations open and you need gas again. Oh my God, no. That part was scary. This is the best year to take a break, girl, especially while these people are in office. Don't go nowhere. They ain't inspecting nothing. When I went to Costco today, we bought all fruits and vegetables. That's all we bought. And the lady who was checking us out, the one that was doing the bagging, was like, damn, you guys are staying healthy. I'm like, we're going to have to. In this environment, we're going to have to because they want to see us sick, dumb, and dead. That's what they want to see us. It's not going to happen. Hmm. Next year, why, Jesus? Why? Mm-mm-mm. Justice, no. What chainsaw threat? He threatened somebody with a chainsaw? Oh, child. You guys remember when the kid, when Big E, the muskrat, when he was being interviewed by Tucker Carlson, and the kid said, "We have not Starlink, SpaceX. We have SpaceX, and we can quietly do whatever we want." Who the hell says we can quietly do whatever we want? Not a 4-year-old child. So that he overheard. The part where he told Dumpy that he's not the president, go away. His dad probably told him that every night before he goes to bed. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If Dumpy should die before I wake, I pray the Lord the news ain't fake. That's what he probably said to that boy every night when he go to bed. And say, he's not the president, you know. The father is. I'm the president. I'm the captain now. He probably tell that little boy that every night to ingrain that in him. Did he have a chainsaw with him? Justice, did he have a chainsaw with him, showing how he gonna cut the budget or whatever? Is that what he was doing? You going to Kenya next year, girl? I have a creator that I watch that's in Kenya. That place looks beautiful. No, I didn't see that movie, but I know about it. Elysium. Chris covered it. I gotta go watch Chris. Who do I watch in it's what's her name again? Lord, I haven't watched her in a while, but I love her. What's her name again? The one that's on the ranch. She's on the farm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get something for this gas pain. I tried something this evening to see if that was what was triggering me off, and I think that's it. It's gonna be trial and error for a while, guys. On Rosy Insights. Okay, I was Jael of the Village. Thank you, Bessie. Thank you. I haven't watched Jael in a while, but she's on my Instagram. Jael of the Village. I was watching Rosy Insights before I went live. They were asking the first question that they were asking, and then I paused it and I went live because I saw that it was getting later and later and later. I wanted to go live from early this afternoon, but I was so wiped out. And I have to give you guys my energy. So I got to figure out what video I'm going to make now to edit and post. And I got to post something at TikTok. If you guys have a TikTok, check out my page. so my videos can get 500 views because I can make $280 between now and March 24th, mommy's birthday. I still feel like something big is going to happen by March 24th because me and my sister keep seeing that sequence on numbers. Now, that's our mom's birthday and that's my nephew's birthday, but we don't think it has anything to do with them per se. We think it's something that's going to be revealed or resolved or whatever by that day. And so I'm still holding fast to that. I see 324 everywhere to the point now where Joe is seeing it and showing it to me. Look over there, 324, 324. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm reading something from my sister. Ooh, child, I gotta call her. Thank you, Bessie. Doug's party was okay. The girl couldn't really go live that well from it. I think they were breaking the internet, but they did put out a few videos and it was nice enough to see him talk, and because there were a lot of people at the party talking, that's what they do at parties. So nobody really stayed quiet. That's why I can't go live at my parties when I have my little gatherings, because people are having conversations over there, they're having conversations over there, and then in the live it's distracting, and then if you play music, that's worse. But it was okay. It was okay. I feel like they had a really good time, the people who went. And it was nice to see it. And it was nice to have some excitement for a few weeks. You know? Let me see. You guys hear the wind blowing outside? I want to check one last time to see if Amazon did anything about this book. Watch me go check, and they say they need something else from me. Lord have mercy. It's still in review, guys. It's still in review. It's still in review. That's good. I'd rather it still be in review than for them to say draft, because once they say draft, they need something else again from me. I guess they have to cross all their T's and dot all their I's, Let me close that out. I got to go watch my Rosy Insights. Yeah, and in the future, when I start to make the ebooks, the ebook cookbooks, I'm going to question you guys first as to what you would want. Because maybe I would want to do one for Easter, where it's what are we having for Easter? Recipe ideas for dinner, recipe ideas for this. And then you might say, I don't want that for no damn Easter. I don't even celebrate Easter. I wanted you to do some summer treats or something. So I'll ask you guys first. Mm-mm-mm. Heather! Heather! Heather, I'm gonna have to send you. I think I'll send you something in Facebook Messenger. Okay, I'll send you something. So it's 7:22 and Evie is still asleep. She's got a lot more freedoms. We don't put up the gate in front of the corridor anymore. We only put it up in the morning times, like after she gets up. She wakes up either at 6 or 7, just depending on how early she went to bed the night before. And then Jada will put her out here. If it's after 6, Jada will put her out here in the living room slash dining room kitchen area, because Joe is already up and Joe can keep an eye on her, but she'll put the gate across the corridor at that time because then she'll go down the hallway and cry at Jada's door and scrape the door and jump on the door and slam the door and slam the door. And then Jada can't get any more sleep. So we'll put the gate up and then she'll leave Jada alone. When Jada wakes up, like around 7 or 8 o'clock, Jada will move the gate, and we only block off this area with the recliner because I don't want her to get behind the recliner and in between here where I have all my camera stuff and my wires and stuff like that. So she still doesn't have freedom there, but she can run up and down the living room. Like when she wakes up in a little while, she'll get that stupid empty water bottle. She loves the water bottle. It's flat, flat. She has three water bottles that she's messed up where it's flat, flat, flat. And she'll chase after that water bottle and chase it up and down till she's tired, she's breathless, run behind the dinner table, run up and down, crazy, 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 crazy girl. Chase her ball. She'll get in a bunch of exercise in a little while when she wakes up. And then right now the corridor is open, the hallway is open. We didn't close it off because we're here to monitor her. All the doors are locked, so she can't get into the rooms and wreak havoc. And yeah, we only block it in the morning so she won't get down the hallway to Jada's door and scream and holler because she doesn't want to go back to sleep. She just wants to scream and holler. Yeah. He was wielding a chainsaw. I'm going to have to go watch that. I'm going to have to go watch that. I like how we could do this live and didn't put on no light though. We didn't care no more. Put on the live and not do any light. Maybe tomorrow, if the wind's not blowing, I can go walk at least. I haven't walked. I haven't ridden. I haven't done anything in the way of my health because I'm doing that damn book. That book better sell. That book better sell. That book better sell, guys, because damn, I did a lot. I did a lot. Anyways, guys, we've been here an hour and a half, taking up all your precious time. I really do appreciate the time you guys spend hanging out with me. If I don't have a video to make tomorrow and to edit it, I probably will do another live, but maybe with food involved that time. He was probably high on ketamine. I gotta go see. I bought this little stupid thing. I'm not even gonna show it to you guys because it doesn't have the battery in it, but it's an immersion blender that I bought off of that app Flip. And it was only $9 for it with my discount and everything. But Amazon also sells it and they sell it for like $13. That thing is crap. And I'm going to do a review on it because they said review it and be honest. So I'm going to make my first flip. I'm going to review it. And I've only made one thing from it so far, and it's mayonnaise. And I have to go buy battery because I use the battery from the remote. So I got to go buy some AA battery and put it in and try something else. But the little thing is so small, the little spinny thing. And the little stick that it sits on is like wire thin. I'll show you guys tomorrow in a live. And you have to hold the button on the top. I held it for 25 minutes to make that damn mayonnaise. I was like, God damn, why? That thing is stupid. Then I see a lot of people advertising a pot set off of that thing, and the pot set is like $500. And one girl came on and said, is it really worth the $500? Can you guys let me know? And everybody's like, yeah, it's so good. And I'm like, how is it 6 months later? Because remember that set of pots I bought that I love, 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 love? I still have to make that review video on it now 6 months later. Remember I bought 2 different sets of the same brand? Ooh, cha! I got to make a review video on that. I feel like pot sets and stuff like that, you should wait 6 months to do the review. You should start off, record, leave it aside, and then continue and then come back later and go, this is it 6 months later, this is it a year later, so they can know. 2 godmothers. Okay, what are we talking about? You'll purchase the ebooks. The cake ebook won't be ready until Amazon releases the other ebook. I'll come back and let you guys know, okay? And once Gary sees how to put up the cake ebook, we might quickly make the bread book into an ebook too, and maybe this Belize book. We'll see. We'll see. We want. Gary says the only way I can make it in YouTube. Gary is my friend that does my website, and he helps me with marketing and stuff. The only way I can make it is keep making products, because I'm not going to make it off of just YouTube AdSense. You know what I mean? Oh, that's so nice, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have 2 godmothers too. And the way it worked we're Anglicans or Episcopalians, so the female babies get two godmothers and one godfather because that's how it was in Belize. And the boy babies get two godfathers and one godmother. So that's what we have. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow, probably with a cooking live, okay? Thank you for the time that you're spending with me. Stay safe and don't go wait in no damn egg lines. It's not worth it. If you don't wait in the egg line, they'll calm down and stop going on indecent about the egg. How them people gonna keep all them eggs fresh? You know what I mean? Most people don't have two refrigerators like I do. So I will catch you guys tomorrow, okay? Be good. Bye.